Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I, Tony Schiavone, here with Michael Cole and with Corey Graves. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we are going to see Autolycus, the King of Thieves, fighting Austin Theory. And whoever wins gets the right to fight Peach or Daisy or Toadstool for the TWF Light Heavyweight winnings. You got that right, Tony Schiavone. Michael Cole said other winnings will soon be on stake, like the Pennsylvania Reich winnings, the Allegheny Earldom winnings, or the 24/7 winnings of the hard middle winnings, or the World Heavyweight winnings or the TWF Heavyweight winnings. All those winnings should be on stake too, including the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings and the Women's World Heavyweight winnings. But that's one of the winnings that will be on stake here today on Friday Night Smackdown, Michael Cole says. I can tell you one thing, Tony and Michael. It'd be the first time in a long time that your work has been shifted. And Tony, you seem to do free shows. Michael Cole does too. Gorilla Monsoon does too. Jim Ross does one. Joey Styles does one. John McCoachman does one. Mike Lane does one. But anyway, I truly think at the end of the day, I think that Austin Theory should be the TWF World Heavyweight, should be the TWF Light Heavyweight fighter, Mike. Corey Graves says, because at the end of the day, I think that he should not lost it to Toadstool or Daisy or Peach or whatever folks want to call her. Well, you have the right to your belief. You got the right to your belief. At the end of the day, Tony Schiavone said, you got the right to your belief, Corey Graves. But we'll see who's going to win this match here today on Friday Night Smackdown, Tony Schiavone says. And Michael Cole says, we'll see if it'll either be Autolycus or Austin Theory going for the TWF Light Heavyweight winnings. Ha ha! Ooh. Well, it's me, Autolycus goes, the King of Thieves. And I know that I've been in the TWF in the past. Between 99 while, I think, until about 2002 while or something like that. I first came from Ames. And then years later, in 24 between while, I got bought again from Amazon. So here I am. Now Autolycus says, you want to know how this match came about, right? How this fight came about. Well, Austin Theory was bitching and ranting to Xena on her YouTube fairway yesterday, and he wanted to have another fight with Toadstool or Daisy or Peach or whatever you calling her. It's weird. And the way Austin Theory bitched and rants, it's truly sad that he thinks he should go to back of the row and let others have a seat for the TWF Light Heavyweight winnings, which I know WWE's withdrawal at least about 3 times, though. Who are you talking about withdrawing, Autolycus? You see, you're a thief, and a word of a thief is not to be trusted. Make you a sinner and an outlaw for stealing. Oh yeah, Austin Theory, I'm a thief. Yes, that makes me a sinner and an outlaw. But you know what? All men and women are sinners. We're not here talking about my sinful, unlawful deeds as a thief. We're here talking about you bitching and ranting about how you should be the TWF Light Heavyweight fighter. How you should go on to fight Toadstool or Daisy or Peach or whatever you want to call her. Austin, what happened to your far speaker? Well, someone at Mattel forgot to put the far speaker in my hand. But anyway, I'm not caring about that. I'm here to beat you. And you know, I've already buried so many folks already. Kenny Omega, Angel, Bobo VFAT. And I think at the end of the day, I think that I will bury you, Autolycus, the King of Thieves. Well, good luck with that, Austin Theory. Good luck with that. You think you're going to bury me or besmirch me? You already besmirched yourself. You know? And there's been a lot of sagas and tales going around lately, about what's going to happen to you. Some folks think that you should go back to NXT for the third time. Some folks think some folks think that's what's going to happen to you. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Autolycus. At least I was a former 2-time WWE 4-1 Reichs fighter. Something you never won anything in your time in the toy wrestling gathering. That's not true, Austin Theory. I won the TWF hard middle winnings once or so. I won the TWF 24/7 winnings, so don't say I didn't win nothing. Well, we do know one thing. Autolycus and Austin Theory are truly not being friends of each other, and they're being foes. So let me understand this, Astronomer says. It looks like you're up to it again, Austin Theory. Starting shit, right? So, the way I look at it is that, yeah, we're going to have the match here today on Friday Night Smackdown. We're going to see Autolycus, the King of Thieves, fight Austin Theory, the King of Creeps. Get it? Get it? Oh yeah, Astronema, I get it. You want to make fun of me. You want to shame me. You want to guilt me or something. Well, Astronema, at least I can, at least they knowing at least my dog got made. Yeah, well, my dog got made before yours, Austin Theory. My first dog got made in 2020 YL, and my follow-up dog got made in, 2022 YL. So I guess I kind of beat you, didn't I, there? We're not talking about that. So, we'll have the match, Astronomer says, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And, Ecliptor goes, it's going to be a good match, because I truly believe that Autolycus can beat Austin Theory, and he make a greater TWF light heavyweight fighter. It's that shit! Stand up. Is that so? Shit! Stand up. Stop falling over. Is that so? Austin Theory says. You knocked me down, Astronomer says. At least 2. Fuck! You knocked me down, you son of a bitch. Ow! You just seen that? Tony Schiavone says. Astronomer just knocked down Austin Theory. No one harms my elderling, my daughter. An Ecliptor just knocked down shit. An Ecliptor just knocked down Austin Theory, Tony Schiavone said. Yeah, he did, Michael Cole says. I mean, how many times did Austin Theory knock down Astronomer? At least about 3 times. Michael Cole says. So he had it coming. Yes, he did, Tony Schiavone said. He had it coming. No one can guilt Astronomer or Ecliptor for doing what they did to him. Yeah, they can, Tony Schiavone and Michael, Tony and Michael. All it was, Corey Graves says, it was wakefulness. And it was a mishap, a mistake. Austin Theory didn't mean to knock Astronema over those 3 times. Astronema and Ecliptor should be ashamed of themselves. Well, Tony Schiavone says, now Austin Theory's got something else to bitch about. Something else to rant about. Being hit by Astronema, Tony Schiavone said. Or being hit by Ecliptor, Michael Cole says. Well, this match is for the TWF light heavy. Whoever wins gets the right to fight Peach or Toast or Daisy for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. First, he is the King of Thieves, Autolygus, and he is Austin Theory. Ding ding ding. Well, the Fight Lord's gonna fall down. Well, the Fight Lord falls down right now in the ring, and now Autolygus, taking Austin Theory and body slamming him, and a drop kick. Austin Theory is in a neck breaker, or is that a stunner? Tony Schiavone says. Well, Michael Cole said Autolygus, who is the King of Thieves, and even though thievery is something to be shamed, something not to get on look, at least Autolygus has a kind heart. Something that, doesn't make it right that he's a thief, because being a thief is, being a thievery is sinful and unlawful, so it makes you a sinner and an outlaw by stealing. Michael Cole says, oh yeah, I can tell you right now, Corey Graves says, you think you ever want to see a thief as a TWF light heavyweight fighter than someone like Austin Theory. Yeah, Austin Theory might be a sinner, but he's no outlaw though. He hasn't stolen anything. He's not guilty of that sin or that misdeed. Autolygus coming, Corey Graves says, and Austin Theory has only gotten in a bind since Astronema and Ecliptor hit Austin Theory before the match. Well, Tony Schiavone said Autolygus Austin Theory had no one at guilt, only himself, since he's the one who knocked Astronema over at least about 3 times in the ring. Oh yeah, and he knocked Ecliptor over once too, Tony Schiavone said, so they had a right to strike him. Yeah, Michael Cole says, Astronema and Ecliptor would have not hit him if he didn't knock them over, Michael Cole says. That was wakefulness that did it. It was a mistake. It was a mishap. Autolygus just hit the ring steeple. Austin Theory taking down the King of Thieves, Michael Cole says. Yes, the King of Thieves in a bind right now, Tony Schiavone said. Downtown. Austin Theory is going to beat Autolygus, the King of Thieves, here today on Friday Night Smackdown, Tony Schiavone says, by the Downtown. Yes, Michael Cole said, one of the friends of Heracles and Xena, Autolygus, is going to get beat. It'll be so great to watch Austin Theory beat Autolygus, the King of Thieves. He'll get even for at least one man wronging him. I don't know if he can get even for Astronema and Ecliptor wronging him. Corey Graves said, watch this. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. And the track, the next follower, the next in row for the light heavyweight winnings, Austin Theory. Austin Theory's got him again. Austin Theory's got him again. Downtown to Autolygus, the King of Thieves, Tony Schiavone said. Now Austin Theory, he's being a bully now, Michael Cole says. He's being a creep now, Tony Schiavone says. He's being a heel, Michael Cole says. Yeah, he's a creep, he's a bully, he's a heel, Tony Schiavone says. You won the match, you won the fight. And the Fight Lord has to do something to stop this. And And now I guess the Fight Lord has. I guess Austin Theory is happy what he did to Autolycus. At the end of the day, you know, as the Fight Lord helps, that the Fight Keeper helps Autolycus, you know, out of the ring, Tony Schiavone says, we got to know that now, sometime down the street, either at Heat Wave, which is coming up next Tuesday, is coming up the last Tuesday in the 8th month, NXT will have Heat Wave. The same day that W does theirs on NXT. Tony Schiavone says, and we gotta think that one of the matches, or at least one of the match or fight will be on that show, has to be Elderling Peach fighting Austin Theory. Tony Schiavone says, well, you would have to think that, Michael Cole says, that the upper leadership of the Toy Wrestling Gathering might wonder if Austin Theory should keep that rank after he beat Autolycus, but after what he did to Autolycus after the match, your guess is good as mine, Michael Cole said, if he'll even keep that thing he won. Hey, Corey Graves says, well, the one thing you need to be warning about is not what Austin Theory did to Autolycus or beat Autolycus. It is what Astronema did, what Ecliptor did to Austin Theory, Tony and Michael. So you don't forget, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. I'll tell you right now, Astronema has had a yesteryear having it out for folks. She did it to The Miz, you know. She done it to The Miz. Now she's doing it to Austin Theory. Corey Graves says. But anyway, Austin Theory, he's going to beat Toasto or Daisy or Peach or whatever she calls herself. Anyway, Gorilla Monsoon now is now going to be talking. Is now going to be talking of Austin Theory. Well, alright, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, I'm going to be talking of Austin Theory here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Well, Gorilla Monsoon, it seems you're talking with me again. Sadly, I am talking with you again, Austin Theory. First off, it seems to me, Austin Theory, that you beat Autolycus, the King of Thieves, to get the right to fight Toasto or Peach or Daisy or whatever you're calling yourself. That's right, Gorilla Monsoon. Soon you'll be looking at the two-time TWF light heavyweight fighter. Also, Austin Theory, earlier it seems that you knocked Astronema or Corone down at least 3 times. That was a mistake. That was a mishap. Guilt it on wakefulness, Gorilla. Don't guilt it on me. You see, Astronema hit me and knocked me down. I didn't knock her over. It was by mistake. It was by mishap. I didn't mean to knock her down. And then Ecliptor hits me and knocks me down too. So I know that Astronema and Ecliptor have something against me. One of those upcoming wrestlers in the Toy Wrestling Gathering. You know, Xena and Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Gil Kim brought me into the Toy Wrestling Gathering. Bought me from Walmart last month. You see. And Astronema, I'm sorry for knocking you over. Now you need to say you're sorry for hitting me with your wrath staff. And Ecliptor, you need to say you're sorry for hitting me with your sword. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Austin Theory. I don't know if Astronema or Ecliptor will say they're sorry for what they did to you. But if they do say they're sorry, then you gotta take what you can get. Yeah, Gorilla Monsoon. Soon I'm going to beat Toasto with Daisy and Peach, and I'll be a 2-time TWF light heavyweight fighter. Well, that's my talk with Austin Theory. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for, Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Austin Theory here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And it's all the time we got it for Friday Night Smackdown. Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Ram Through.